Hello everyone and welcome back to Crypto Bradley YT and welcome back to another crypto video. So today we're going to be talking about Bitcoin and XRP again, same as usual really. So let's just get straight into it. On the 45-minute chart on XRP, we did pump towards the upside like I said we were going to do in yesterday's video. But it wasn't as high as what I said it would do. I said it would do this green candle here, but it didn't quite do that. We come up to retest $22,700. So it did actually look like it did this part of the green candle where there was the most volume, and that's literally what we did. We come up to about $23,000 today. And then we obviously got rejected from that, and we slowly have just decreased in price and come back down to the support level of $21,200. But we've broken towards the downside of that as well. So if we do close below this sort of support level here of $21,200, we could be heading down towards sort of $19,000 really. But I think the next level would be about 20,000. Let me just plonk that one in there. So that's the new sort of support here. So if we literally close above $20,000, we should be fine for continuation. But if we do break towards the downside from this, then we should be heading further down towards the downside to about $19,000. But obviously we don't really want to do this, but we'll just see what happens really over the course of this evening. But as long as we close the daily above the $20,000 level, we should be fine for continuation. I do feel like we are in, so we are about to tick bullish on the 45-minute chart on the RSI. And so basically we are literally ticking about to tick bullish here within the next sort of hour or so. If we do this, then we should be coming up from here, basically mimicking this green candle here, and basically just coming up to retest this resistance level here of $21,200. If we do that, then that should be fine. But obviously I do feel like that we probably would get rejected again, like we have been for the last few hours. We've just been breaking towards the downside, coming up, retesting, breaking down, coming up and retesting. That's literally what we've been doing for the last few hours. So if we head toward the hourly chart, as you can see, we've literally just been doing the same thing, but we are on the hourly literally about to tick bullish here. So once that's not very accurate, but anyway, you know what I mean. So basically in the next sort of 17 minutes or so, we should be ticking bullish on the RSI. If we do this, then we should be coming up to retest this resistance level here of $21,200. We could probably, would be nice if we do break through this, but it looks like obviously the last few hours we have been retesting this resistance level all day, and just been breaking back towards the downside basically. But I do feel like we could hopefully be breaking through it soon, but we just need some volume really. Obviously we are having a lot of selling pressure again, but obviously we are in extreme fear at the moment on the fear and greed index. So obviously the MACD is not looking too great, but the RSI, we are potentially going to be ticking bullish fairly soon within the next hour or so. So that will sort of determine what's happening. But if we move up towards the higher timelines, then hopefully we should see what's going on and get a better idea of what's sort of going to happen over the course of tonight. So I do feel like we are in a sort of descending triangle pattern. So if we come from up the top here all the way down basically to this sort of support level here, this is the descending triangle pattern. But so obviously if we do break towards the upside, then we should be fine. Let me just get rid of this descending wedge because we're not in that anymore. So if I sound sniffly, it's because I've got a cold. So yeah, we are basically in, so on the hourly chart, we are in a descending triangle here. As you can see, here's the top of these candles here, and here's the top of these ones here. And basically, you just draw the line to match the top of both of these tops. And this is obviously the bottom line of support here. So basically, we are in this big descending triangle here. So obviously, if we do break towards the upside, we could be coming up and breaking through some of these resistance levels that we've been struggling to get through the last few weeks. So yeah, if we move towards a higher time frame, if we go towards the 4-hourly chart, as you can see, we are still in this descending triangle here. I do feel like if we do obviously break towards the upside, we could get a nice big green candle. But obviously the first initial green candle would be this one here, and that would start some buying pressure basically. So if we do break towards the upside out of this descending triangle, and if we close above this descending triangle as well, then the first initial pump towards the upside would be to around $22,800. But we could potentially go a bit higher than that. But it just depends on if we get that not selling pressure, the buying pressure that we need. I do feel like we could be coming up to some higher sort of resistance levels. I would probably say we'd be coming up to around $24,000 to $25,000 level, but we just need that confirmation, and we need to close outside of this descending triangle here. Yeah, let me just see if we can. No, as you can see, it's just a page full of white lines. Obviously, it's a very volatile time for Bitcoin at the moment and XRP. So obviously, I've got all my resistance levels in and all my support levels in, just so I can pinpoint what's going to happen, where we're going to drop to, where we're going to pump to, and just get the small little trades in that I can when I find these certain patterns for Bitcoin. But obviously, I probably won't be placing a trade at the moment. Obviously, the 4-hour chart could possibly be ticking bearish fairly soon. As you can see down here on the RSI, we're just trading just above the yellow line here, and obviously the MACD as well. Yeah, is obviously not looking too great, but we are heading towards the upside. Yeah, so for Bitcoin at the moment, obviously we could be coming up to retest this resistance level here of about $21,200. If we do over the course of, I don't think we'll break out of this tonight. I feel like we'll probably be breaking out of this descending triangle possibly tomorrow. That's if we just get that buying pressure that we need. So if we get this buying pressure and we obviously break through this resistance level here of $21,200, then we should be coming up to around $22,800. So I'll probably be placing a long if we close above this ascending triangle basically. Literally as soon as we break out and the first candle closes above this, then I'll be placing my long position, and stop loss would probably be around $22,700. So yeah, that's about it really. Let's go towards the daily chart and see what's happening there. Obviously, like I said in yesterday's video, it looks like we are in a bearish flag pattern with Bitcoin, and I did give the levels of which we should be pumping towards the upside, which will be this green candle here. So obviously, if we do close above this bearish flag pattern here on the daily chart, then we should be coming up to around $26,200. But that's obviously only if we close above this bearish flag pattern that we are in. But obviously, it looks like we are just dropping towards the downside, so we could be coming back down. But we just need that confirmation first. So short term, I do feel like that we should be coming up to retest this resistance level here of about $21,200, and then hopefully over the course of tonight and potentially tomorrow, we should be breaking out of this descending triangle. Hopefully, that's if it all goes to plan, and we should be coming up to around $22,700. If we head towards XRP and see what's happening with XRP, obviously I made my video around these levels here. So literally, as this green candle just popped out the top of this bullish flag pattern, I said that we should be coming up to retest about 35 to 36 cents, but we didn't do that. We obviously did this part of this green candle here, which was where the most volume was, and literally that's pretty much what it did. It came up to about 34.5 cents, and then we obviously got rejected and come back down, and well, we came all the way back down and retested this support level here of around 31 cents, and now we're just trading sideways, and we are about to tick bearish on the 45-minute chart, so we'll probably just be coming back down like we have been here. So as soon as we tick bullish and bearish, obviously on this RSI here, it just looks like this. We're just trading sideways basically, so we probably will be coming back down here and coming back down to around 31.5 cents in the short term for XRP. MACD's not looking too bad. Obviously, we're slowly getting some volume in as well, which is quite nice. But let's head towards the hourly chart. If we head towards the hourly chart, the MACD is about to tick bullish. So that's why we've got this green candle here. So the MACD is about to tick bullish here, and the RSI has just ticked bullish. So that's why we've got this green candle here. We would probably be coming up to retest this resistance level here of 31.5 to 32 cents basically. That's if we obviously break towards the upside and we do tick bullish on the MACD. So yeah, we are obviously probably in this. So if we put this line here, as you can see, this is probably quite a small descending triangle pattern here. So obviously you've got your bottom here of the support of just about 31 cents. And obviously if you break towards the upside, then we could be coming up to, where would be coming up? I would say it'd be probably this green candle here. So if you put this about here, then that means if we do break out of this descending triangle and we do close above this descending triangle as well, then we should be coming up and breaking through the resistance level of 32.5 cents and coming up to retest 33 cents. So let's get the ruler and measure how big this should be. That would probably be about a 4% increase in price as well, but that's only if we close above this descending triangle and we obviously get that confirmation and pump towards back towards the upside basically. So let's head towards the 4-hourly chart and see what's happening there with this descending triangle. Obviously it's quite a small descending triangle here for XRP, but obviously if we do break out of this and close above it on the 4-hour chart, which we probably could do tomorrow if we stay above this support level here of 31 cents, it would be this green candle here, which would be the pump towards the upside, which would probably be bigger than the hourly chart. So if we come out of here, which would probably be around this level here, so basically it would be on the next 4-hourly candle potentially, because obviously this one closes in about 2 hours. But if we stay above this support level here of 31 cents, then tomorrow's well, sort of overnight between 12 midnight and 5 in the morning, if we do tick bullish as well, then we should be coming out and hopefully closing above this descending triangle, and then we should be coming up to around this level here, about this level here, so which is about 34.5 cents. That's only if we close above this descending triangle on the 4-hourly chart. So that's that for XRP really. Obviously we need to check the MACD, the RSI. Nothing's really going on at the moment on the 4-hourly chart, but if we do tick bullish on the 1-hourly, which would probably mean that we'll be coming back up towards the upside, but not a lot is showing on that either. We are about to tick bullish on the MACD on the hourly as well, but we'll just see what happens with that. Let's head back to the 4-hourly and just see what's happening. So yeah, as long as we close above this descending triangle here, we should be coming up to around 34.5 cents. Let's get the ruler for this pump towards the upside here. This would be about an 8% increase, which is quite nice. Let's head toward the daily chart. So the daily chart, this is a bearish flag pattern here, which I did say in yesterday's video, and I said that if we do break out and we do close above this, then we should be coming up to around 36 cents. But we didn't do that. We came out and we come up to around 34 to 35 cents. So I wasn't too far off, but obviously we came up, got rejected, and then just come straight back down. So what's the daily chart? Let's have a look at the MACD. The MACD could potentially be ticking bearish. That's if we get some more selling pressure, and if we break below this support level here, then XRP will be looking bearish, and we'll probably breaking towards the downside basically, which would be this big red candle here, which won't be nice. We're probably coming back down to around 26 cents, which is not good at all. So short term, so the two predictions for XRP, if we do break towards the downside on the daily and we tick bearish, then we should be coming down to around 26 cents. If we do break out of this descending triangle on the 4-hourly chart, and we close above it as well on the 4-hourly, then we should be coming up to around 35 to 36 cents. So which I will be placing a long position if we close above this descending triangle. So we will see what happens, but it all depends on what happens with Bitcoin. If Bitcoin comes out and closes above this, then Bitcoin would be looking lovely, and we should be coming up and pumping towards the upside. So it would be this green candle here. So, and it'll probably be around this level here. So we should be coming up to retest 22,700. So basically, Bitcoin will be pumping up to around 22,700, and my prediction for XRP is between 35 to 36 cents. So that's it for today's video. If you would like to check out yesterday's video, then go and check it out. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one tomorrow. Peace.